Hi my angels and devils and all who may wander here, it is Amanda Christina and today we are making another super simple craft. What I forgot to do was grab some cupcake liners, but I'll show you what I did for this. Basically I've deconstructed my cupcake liners, so you have the centers, you have these, and these circle bits are the bits from where I cut out other bits because I have some ideas for what to do with those. Just because we have different sizes of what I've done is die cut different sizes to make the cupcake candies. The I Put a Spell on You's I'm keeping for wand centers and things, but I do have all these extra circle bits that I've cut out that I thought would be really good as for cards and just for decorating things. So we are going to make these adorable, super simple cupcake candies. Now all you do to start with is, if you've got your whole, say you've got your whole cupcake wrapper just like all lined up like this, what we do is I'm just going to grab a piece of cardstock from over here. I just punched a 2-inch circle punch with my Fisker's punch. This was a gift from my friend Miss Catherine. Trying to make sure I'm in frame. Something I'm learning, still learning. I struggle with. There you go. Let's pop that back on the shelf where it was. So what I did is put that in the center of the wrapper. I glued it down, let it, and just did a whole heap at once. Then I went around and just fussy cut each circle out. So that's what these are. What is good about this is you can use, like I was using white cardstock for this and I'm running low on white cardstock, and then I was like, hang on, but I have packaging that's white, it was white on the inside, so you can use recycled cereal boxes and stuff for this. Don't feel like you always have to use your best stuff or use up all your white cardstock or things like that, because I think that we kind of forget that we can recycle. So basically, let's do, okay, that's already cut. Okay, we'll grab one of these. So let's just do one of this size and one of these size. Now, I actually have a preference for these. Like, I've tried mixing them up, but I actually genuinely think they look a little bit better. This is just my aesthetic. As I said, like, the good thing about what I make is it's up to you, but I genuinely think these look super cute with the matchy-matchy, whereas I really like on the lollipops to mix up. Like, so what you do is you basically are going to cut your cupcake liners into quarters is the first thing. Now, if you're doing a bigger one and you only want to cut it in half, that's fine. But for me, I kind of, yeah, even the bigger ones I did try some with a bit more, and I think I found it might have been a little too much. But, you know, you just do whatever you want. Like, you could try thirds. You can just, basically, this is a good thing to play with. So basically, all I'm doing is cutting these into quarters, which is crazy easy. Let's be honest here. That's something that anyone can do. And that's what I endeavour to do with a lot of the things. There are going to be more in-depth or more, I guess, difficult tutorials coming up. However, this is one of the simpler ones, and this is something because I believe everyone can craft. Okay, so now what I'm doing is just pinching these together, just kind of accordion folding it, bringing it back to life a bit, really, because, and then what I usually do is just squeeze a little at the bottom. You can just play with it until you're happy sort of with it. And then I just do that for all 4 of them. As I said, I'm really missing the pause button right now, because these are things that, you know, I could pause and then continue doing. So I am just literally going along where the cupcake liner has already got its fold, and just sort of making them a bit stronger, really. I mean, you don't have to strictly do this. This is just my way of doing it. You could easily just go wham bam thank you ma'am, you know, and just stick them down. I'm not doing these particularly perfectly or anything. There's no has to be perfect, anything like that. This is just a rough, and it's just to give you that sort of, you know, when you roll up, like when you roll a candy. I say I'm calling it candy. How American am I becoming? for us we call them lollies, but lolly wrappers, but basically when you have one twisted, they sort of look all fluted and like this anyway. And I don't know, I just thought this was such a fun thing. You could do it for any season really. So basically what I do is I choose which way I want this to go. We might do this way, and then I'm just going to stick a little bit of glue on one side. Hopefully my camera is picking this up and I'm not blocking your view too much. This is just clear craft glue. I need to get some more of this. I've been chewing through this a lot this year. And then what I do is I just sort of do a couple of little foldy folds as well, sort of like box pleat type things, just to play with it a bit. And then what I do is I just stick it down, and if I want it in a bit more, and then I just sort of play with it, like, okay, what works? I want it to be a bit more fluty, so we just sort of play with it and put, well, yeah, this glue is slippery, so just be aware that this, depending on what glue you use, you don't want some, I'm going to be really honest here, don't use something super fast drying, because you won't have time to sort of play with it. And of course, all my little fluting goes AWOL while I'm on camera and works fine when I'm not. So that's just one side. So we're going to do the other. We'll go for one that is probably going to match a little. And this is it. This is so simple. This is another one. Sit down with the kids, cut up some... Okay, that just scared the beep out of me because something just decided to go for a slide next to me. Welcome to my nightmare. Welcome to my house where everything decides to go AWOL at once. So yeah, so this is just basically a very, very simple, quick craft that you can do anytime. Like, you know, this is the sort of thing, like if you had your cupcake liners done and you wanted to take them out and about and just cut them up as you go, I just sort of play with where I want the placement at the back. I kind of try and make sure they are roughly the same size. Like, you know, candy never looks, you know, when you get candy or lolly wrappers, they never look identical. So that's it. It's that simple. We'll do a teeny tiny one just to show you again, because why not? And because this is so far we're under 10 minutes. We like under 10-minute videos. They're nice and quick to upload. Okay. We don't like putting glue on our nice tablecloth from JoJo though. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scrunch. See, this is another way you can do it. If you don't want the boxy pleats, but you want it to be a bit more scrunchy, you can just do that. And I just also like try and angle it in a bit at the ends, just to give you that kind of real candy look. And see, look, just playing with it gives you a completely different sort of look. It's kind of funny, like it's really cool and it's really fun. And these are just something you can sit there watching TV, binge watching something on Netflix, and completely just knock up in no time, which is, you know, this is, sometimes we want quick crafts. Sometimes we don't want to spend hours. Like, it's nice when someone has spent hours and hours on making us stuff, but you know, this is good for me because this means I've got something nice to throw into pocket letters or, you know, Happy Mail, flip books, and it's just a really cute little idea I had for cupcake liners. I mean, it's not something everyone's going to want, it's not necessarily something everyone will want to do, but I just thought these were super cute, simple little craft, and that's it. We're done. We made 2 of those. And I blathered on a lot more than we did crafting right now. So these are cupcake liner candies. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know down below if you did and if you're going to make some. My cupcake liners came from my friend JoJo in America. They came from the 99-cent store and the Dollar Tree. And yeah, that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment below and let me know if you liked this. And also let me know what your favourite Halloween or favourite candy or lollies are, depending on where you're located in the world. I want to make sure that it's, yeah. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day. Enjoy this video. I hope you're enjoying Welcome to Spooktober. And I will talk to you all soon. Remember, you are amazing, you are incredible, and you matter. And as always, like, subscribe, and have a truly, truly wonderful day.